Guys, what is up? It's Michael from Capsule Computers, also known as Spike, and I am here today at Supanova 2012 in Sydney, and it is my very special privilege to introduce to you our special guest stars from Rooster Teeth from Austin, Texas, Mr. Burnie Burns and Mr. Gavin. Guys, welcome to Australia. Very slow clap there. Well, guys, welcome to Australia. I guess. Thank you. My very first question for you guys would be: how are you guys finding Australia?
Great, awesome. Yes, I think we come down about 4 or 5 times a year at this point, and it's always a big fight in the company, like who gets to go on those trips. I've been down 4 times myself.
It's my first time.
First time, but it's awesome.
I love it.
Always have a great time.
You like the country that much, huh?
Yeah, I gotta tell you though, you guys fight a little too much internally. Like, if you go to Melbourne, they always like say, "Oh, don't go to Sydney, it's terrible." If you're in Sydney, they're like Melbourne, and then everybody hates New Zealand.
Oh, yeah,
you know.
That's a universal hatred amongst our country, right? For those viewers that aren't aware, you guys are very famous for making the popular web series RedvsBlue, which you usually introduce it as in your PSAs. It's been running for 10 seasons now. I have to ask you guys, what have been some of the standout moments in the series for you?
Gosh, I think probably one of the smartest things we ever did was say that the series is the popular web series RedvsBlue. We just started saying that, like from day one, we called it the popular before anybody watched it. And now when people go to describe the show, they always call it that. So we kind of framed it. I don't even know if they were called web series back then, but
You may have been the first one.
yeah, to use the term web series, great. I will be sure to trademark that and make no money from that. Yeah, but I'd say some of the standout things are, just when the show took off at the beginning, and then more recently when we started doing our own custom animations, adding into some of the machinima for our new hybrid animation process, which has just kind of blown the doors off of everything that we do.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Burnie, you're known in Rooster Teeth and amongst your men as pretty much the boss on Rooster Teeth. How exactly did you land that position?
Well, I started the company, and so I was in a spare bedroom in my house. So, starting the company and running the show for the first, 6 years of the company. Rooster Teeth was RedvsBlue. There really wasn't anything else. We had a couple shows here or there that we did, but I mean that's really all we were known for. Now we have Achievement Hunter, the shirt Gavin's wearing here. We have our shorts. We have some other commercial work that we do. In shows like Immersion as well, and so it's grown quite a bit. But getting to be the boss, I just got in early when no one could define me. That's basically how it works.
Grab all the power for yourself.
I'm actually not the boss of Rooster Teeth anymore. The boss is now Matt Holman. Yeah. Oh, we had a transition just recently, and Matt is now the CEO of Rooster Teeth.
That's scary. A little bit.
You think so? Why are we so scared about that?
Well, we met him a little while ago. Back.
Trust me, everyone's a lot better off with him than me.
I'm sure it's much nicer working with him. But no, he was. I kid. He was great. He was a great person to interview.
Yeah, he's great.
Last time. Gavin, on to you. A lot of people know that you're probably one of the senior members of Rooster Teeth now, even though you weren't in the starting bunch.
Nope.
But how exactly did you come to work for Rooster Teeth?
I was a fan of RedvsBlue. I found it when they just put out episode 5 of season 1, and I became a sponsor. I became very active on the website, and then I went to a few events and met them. I met you in New York,
right,
in 2005, and then I was just around on the site to the point where you brought me over for a summer to see what was going on. Yeah,
I mean, essentially we built early on before. Facebook was around, but it wasn't Facebook.
Of course.
So we built a social media site at the time that was fairly innovative, and we had a lot of people that joined up on the site, and we added some gaming properties to it, which naturally just brought some people to the forefront, and Gavin was one of those people. And we've always had a philosophy of hiring people from within the community of Rooster Teeth, and it's paid off very well for us over the years.
Yeah, definitely.
Up until
you guys do give a bit of a hard time. Gavin, do you ever think you're going to live down the whole life thing?
Never.
No.
Never.
Nope. It would be bad on its own, but it was the main joke in the series. We even made fun of that stupid thing.
It's going to be on my tombstone. Born 1988, died in headlight fluid.
Died drowning in headlight fluid.
Died screaming.
Just kidding.
Well, just so you guys know a little bit about us, we're a video game website, and you guys are obviously very big avid gamers yourselves. Do you guys have any particularly favorite games beyond some of the stuff like Halo?
Yeah, I could probably answer for Gavin. He plays Skyrim. He's probably a couple hundred hours in the Skyrim.
I'm pretty sure I'm not even halfway through either. We're doing a load of side missions.
Yeah,
I love
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Fanatic.
Yeah.
I mean, plus we were Halo players for years and years. You know what I mean? We still, we're dying. Halo 4s are still after we work in Halo now. I work 80 hours a week in it, and you work in it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Halo 4 is still our most anticipated game of this year.
Yeah, we got to go and play it early, and we're giggling like schoolgirls.
Yeah, it never gets old. I mean, we're still, it's like we get in, we get to see Halo 4, play with it, months before anybody else in the world. It's like the greatest thing ever.
It sounds like one of the great fringe benefits.
Definitely, yeah. But I'm a big fan of the Left 4 Dead series as well.
Yeah.
I've been chasing an achievement in Left 4 Dead for I think about 2 years now.
Good luck with that.
Which one?
Trying to finish all the campaigns on Expert
Expert
mode.
mode, yeah.
Yeah, it's just impossible.
I have that achievement, by the way.
Because you cheat.
Okay, well, how do you guys actually feel knowing that you have this large, Australia-wide, worldwide international fan base?
It's cool. We went to an event last night that was 300 fans. That was after the convention. It was after hours. And we got to basically spend the entire night in the club just hanging out with people who watch the shows.
We did a panel from behind a bar. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. We weren't allowed to pour any drinks though.
Yeah.
We've been deported from the country if we tried to do that.
Probably not. You probably get citizenship for doing that.
Yeah, it's part of the test. Part of the test was citizenship in Australia. There's the history, and they're like, make a Long Island list.
Yeah. You sit the exam next to a beer tap, and if you don't pull a beer, then you don't.
Exactly.
He's the plus that.
Well, as most people will probably be aware, you guys are very huge internet celebrities. Are there any particular other internet celebrities or celebrities in general who you guys idolize?
Well, for me, it's Gavin, I would say.
Oh,
Primarily. Any other celebrities that, there's a lot of people we know that we really like a lot. Right now, we really like Hannah Hart, who makes My Dark Kitchen. She always makes us laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Grace Helbig. We have a bunch of people coming to RTX.
Freddie W.
Freddie W is coming to RTX. Live Crew Girls.
okay. Well, guys, I suppose just on to one final question, and that would be, what sort of advice would you guys give anyone who wants to work in the video game industry?
In the video game industry?
Yeah.
I get focus on something and do it really, really well. I don't know, that's an interesting question. I think that especially now in the environment, there's a huge opportunity for independent games. Minecraft was a huge hit, but that was last year, and now it's still going on. It was the #1 game on Xbox this year so far when it came out. But with like the mobile games and everything else, I just think right now is a huge time. If you have an idea for a game, make a game. But if you want to get into the big titles, do something and do it really well. Even if it's concept art, or being a great texture, So
yeah, people seem to like hiring people who have made good stuff and already have something very impressive to show, which seems to be a hand in this industry.
So you're saying drop out of school? That's what you're saying. That's what I'm hearing here.
Experience. Gavin 3, folks.
Yeah, experience does seem to be more important than education. So I think people who do stuff and start early, just start honing your craft. That would be my best advice.
All right. Well, very good to know, guys, and thanks for taking the time out to speak with us.
High five.
High five.
Fist bump.
Fist bump. Bang.
I wish I knew this one.
And just as well, I was thinking, would you guys care to sign us off in character?
So, character? Gavin, what's your character? Go first.
Shouldn't you just die?
That's exactly right. Next one. Here's my character. What? Turn that off! Damn it! Is that okay?
Yeah, that's